everyone and welcome to Variety Varnish. My name is Sheila and today I am so excited to talk to you guys about the new Essie Flying Solo Collection. So I saw this and I wasn't really sure whether it was the spring collection. I'm pretty sure it's not the spring collection, and if it is, it's probably part of a group of spring collections. Like, how in the summer they did a trilogy of collections. It could be that. I also thought it was the resort collection, but they said that resort collections usually are only 3 or 4 polishes. So I am just as confused as you guys. I did email Essie and they gave me a number to call, but I never got around to calling to it because who has time for that, right? But as it is, it's a beautiful collection. It's redundant. Yes, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to deny that. But it is basically very reminiscent of the Essies, the classic Essies that I know and love. And so this is why I just cannot resist this collection. I feel like they're trying to redo a lot of their classic colors in a better formula with the better wide brush. And so I don't know if you guys are up to destashing or whatever. This would be a good start of a collection for you guys if you love these types of classic Essie colors. If you're new to Essie or whatever, I think these are just phenomenal colors. Like literally, I feel so nostalgic over these colors. We're gonna do comparisons for these colors from a lot of my Essie collections and some other brands as well, like just a few other brands. I did try to keep it in this Essie family just so we can have some sort of cohesiveness. But yeah, so there are 3 polishes that I did not pick up, and again, just like the previous videos that I've had with Essie collections, I'm going to explain to you why I didn't pick those up. But these are the 5 that I picked up, and we're going to go right ahead and get started. So first up, we have this beautiful warm pink called Flying Solo, and this is the namesake of the collection. Such a beautiful pink that is almost like a pinky coral, but not quite. So I have 3 polishes to compare this with today, and this is Check Up. And Check Up, I believe, was a release from one of their breast cancer awareness collections. There's also another polish that I was going to compare it with from that same collection, but that's Check Up. And as you can see, Check Up is a little bit more rosy, and Flying Solo is definitely a little bit more corally. There's a little bit more orange to it or something like that. This is Fun in the Gondola, which is a newer release, and as you can see, this is a little bit more of a dustier rose pink again. So I hope you can, if you have any of these polishes, you can kind of see where this may or may not have a place in your collection. And this is Stones and Roses. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, Stones and Roses and Flying Solo are very similar, but they're not at all. I mean, obviously, my bottle of Stones and Roses is old, but Stones and Roses is not at all similar to Flying Solo. So, to a certain extent, this is kind of similar. I mean, obviously, if you don't love this type of color, you don't need all of them, but if you do, this is just an absolutely gorgeous polish, and I'm actually going to swatch that for you right now. Yay, I have a new swatch crown, and I like it because it's only 5, so I can kind of focus one comparison in one of these little thingies. But I'm going to put Flying Solo right in the middle, right there. And look at that, just one swipe. It's so opaque. Guys, I'm telling you, I think this could be a 1-coater. Like, if you're heavy-handed like me, I didn't even like swipe that across the bottle. You know how when you take off a little bit of polish, I didn't do that. And look at that gorgeousness. So I'm actually gonna put Stones and Roses next to it because a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people think that this is very similar to Stones and Roses. And so I'm gonna put Stones and Roses right there. And as you can see, this is not at all the same, guys, like really not at all the same. So that's Stones and Roses right there. And this is Flying Solo. And then I'm gonna put Fun in the Gondola right here, just so you can see that also. And that is Fun in the Gondola. So as you can see, Fun in the Gondola is a little bit more dustier rose than Flying Solo. Did I leave a streak right there? But no. So that's just one coat of all of those. And then I'm gonna put Check Up right here because I feel like Check Up and Fun in the Gondola are actually also close colors. So as you can see, Check Up is a little bit more of like a cooler pink. And also, well, the formula is not the best, or unless I didn't shake it so well, but here I'm gonna pack it on just to see. But yeah, so those are the 4 pink comparisons. Again, this one is Flying Solo. You can see how beautiful that formula is. A little bit more of like a peachy, not peachy, what am I talking about? Pinky coral. This is Stones and Roses right here. And as you can see, this is definitely more of an orange leaning coral. This one is Fun in the Gondola. And this is more of like a dusted, muted, rosy pink. And this is Check Up, which is like more of like a cooler toned pink. So those are the comparisons for Flying Solo. The next pink we have is this cooler toned pink called Free to Roam. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, mad about you, OPI's mad about you. But I don't have that polish. And so this was one of the polishes that I really felt like I needed in my life. But I do have 2 comparisons to share with you. Nothing that's alike at all, but similar. And this is Good Morning Hope. Good Morning Hope is another one of those breast cancer awareness polishes in the same collection as Check Up, the one that you saw earlier. And this is Stirring Secrets. Now, Stirring Secrets is I think newer. I don't know if it's 2018 spring, 2017 spring, but yes. So as you can see, this is a much cooler toned pink. All 3 of these are beautiful. This is an awful formula. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I haven't really tried Stirring Secrets, so obviously, as you can see, these are the closest that I can get to. I was super tempted to purchase Susie, that pink that was from, I forgot. You guys can tell me in the comments if you do remember, but there's a pink that starts with a Susie, not Susie without a petal, that's a blue, but it's a Susie pink from OPI that's very similar to this. I was really tempted to get it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be redundant. No redundancies. And so you just have to make do with this comparison. All very different, but I'm going to swatch it anyway. So again, I'm going to put Free to Roam right in the center. And I'm so excited for this beautiful pink. You guys, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous baby pink. Oh my God, I'm already in love. It's so beautiful and really great formula. So I'm going to put Good Morning Hope on the side right here. And as you can see, it's kind of like a much more sheer formula. There's a little cotton thing over there. Let me take that out. I hope it doesn't ruin my beautiful mani. I love my mani right now. Let me get a cuticle nipper. I don't know why that's there, but yeah, I was able to get it. All right, so let's pack on Good Morning Hope again. Just want to show you how awful that formula is. Look at that. Like, that's probably like a 4-coater. I don't even know why I still keep this polish. But yeah, that's Good Morning Hope right there. So as you can see, pigmentation-wise, Free to Roam is just absolutely beautiful. Good Morning Hope is definitely a little bit more of a softer pink. And then I'm going to do Stirring Secrets on the other side. And that is not even, this is a very like nudie pink, which is also beautiful. And I also love that it has that white brush. So this is definitely newer. So those are the comparisons, you guys. This is Free to Roam. This is Good Morning Hope. And this is Stirring Secrets, all different Essies. I'm very curious if you guys have any comparisons for this particular polish in other brands. That would be awesome. Let me know. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. The next pink I'm going to show you is this sort of like magenta-based, fuchsia-based pink with this yellow shimmer that is super strong in the bottle. And this is One Way for One. This is absolutely beautiful, you guys. And I have two polishes to compare it with. And I actually have one that is from overseas. I'm like trying to shake the bottle while I'm talking to you, but one is from overseas that I recently purchased. So I mean, unless you find it in a D-stash, it's definitely very hard to find. But my first comparison is this is Tour de Finance, also from Essie, and this has just kind of like a pearlized shimmer to it. It's a very monochrome polish. The shimmer in there gives it a little bit of like a, you know, something something, but it doesn't really change the shade per se of the polish. So as you can see, that is something special. Not, I mean, obviously Tour de Finance is also deeper, but that yellow shimmer is just absolutely beautiful in that polish, you guys. And then the other one that I'm going to compare it with is All Night Long. And this is the one that I purchased from Nelly, also together with Summer Solstice. This is also, I believe, a Scandinavian exclusive. As you can see, I have a fill line. But this is much more deeper, much deeper even than Tour de Finance. And this has a blue shimmer in there. So that's blue, yellow, and just kind of like a monochrome, like fuchsia shimmer. All three are just so beautiful, and I can't wait to swatch these for you. So again, I'm going to put One Way for One right smack in the middle there. Oh my God, I'm already in love. I'm telling you, I'm in such a big pink kick lately, and this is just phenomenal. Look at that yellow shimmer. Does not hide, you guys, in the bottle. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I can't even wait. So then I'm gonna do Tour de Finance in the other side, and Tour de Finance is one of my favorite pinks from Essie. This formula is just so good. I mean, look at that. But this is definitely very different too. It's it has that shimmer. It gives the polish a little bit of a glow, but again, like I said, it doesn't really change the polish per se. And so look at that. Ooh, maybe I should just like, that's my OCD right there. Let me fix that on the side. But yeah, I mean, this is just such a beautiful polish. This is literally one of my Essie favorites. That right there is Tour de Finance. And then I'm going to do All Night Long on the other side. And this is also with a wide brush. Because again, this is from Europe, and they always get all the wide brushes, which are wonderful. But look at that. So yeah, three beautiful pinky purples, purple pinkies or whatever. And yeah, look at that. So this again is One Way for One. This one is Tour de Finance, and this one is All Night Long. The next one I have for you is this beautiful sort of orange, muted orange, called Check In to Check Out. And when I saw this, I was like, ooh, is this Tart Deco remade? So of course I have Tart Deco right here. And they are very similar. My Tart Deco has somewhat separated, and every time I use this, it really does need a good shake. But they are very similar in the bottle. Tart Deco is probably just a tad bit like lighter. And then also there is At the Helm. And At the Helm, I recently wore this beautiful polish. It's just a tad bit deeper than Check In to Check Out. Is that what it's called? Yes, Check In to Check Out. So we're going to swatch these three. So again, I'm going to put Check In to Check Out right smack in the middle. And that's, oh my goodness. I think I was a little bit heavy-handed on that, but that is, look at that. I mean, guys, if you're looking to replace your Tart Deco, this would be like the perfect polish to replace it with, because this formula is just unbelievable. Look at that. That is so beautiful. So then, of course, I'm going to do Tart Deco on the other side. Oh, wow. They're different. Check In to Check Out is just a tad bit brighter. This is a little bit more corally, a little bit more muted. And Tart Deco, oh, but is there really a discernible difference? Is there really a big discernible difference? If you have both, can you get away with just owning one? I think so. This is definitely a little bit deeper, just by a hair, just by a hair. And so then now I'm going to do At the Helm. Go. And At the Helm is definitely a more burnt orange, sort of deeper, more fall appropriate color, if I may say so, even though this is also a spring release. But yeah, I mean, so those are the three. So you can see. So this one is Check In to Check Out. This one is Tart Deco. And this one is At the Helm. And I hope that was helpful. The next one I have for you is You Do Blue. And this is a beautiful sort of periwinkle blue with that beautiful purple shimmer in there that hopefully, again, doesn't hide in the bottle. And obviously when I saw this, I was like, Bikini So Teeny. And this is Bikini So Teeny. So you can see that Bikini So Teeny is significantly lighter, and that shimmer in Bikini So Teeny is sort of like a pearl shimmer and doesn't really frankly show up on the nail. And then I wanted to also bring in KL Polish's St. Clair, since it's so popular. It's such a popular periwinkle blue. So as you can see, a lot of people are saying, like, you know, St. Clair is like a dead ringer for Bikini So Teeny minus the shimmer, and you can see they are very similar, and this one is just a little bit deeper and just so absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna swatch these three. Again, I'm gonna do You Do Hue right in the middle, and oh my goodness, look, oh gosh, I love Essie's, and I think they're just getting better and better. I'm sorry guys, it's just so beautiful. Look at that. That pink or purple shimmer is not hiding. I mean, I don't know if you can see it flash in the camera. Like, look at that. I mean, obviously my indie brand polish is like super beautiful, but I mean, that for an Essie for mainstream is something very new. I can totally see that pink shimmer, like, as I'm looking at it right now. I'm hoping the camera catches it, but I don't think it can. But in person, I can totally see it. So I'm going to do Bikini So Teeny on the other end. And as you can see, this is a much more softer periwinkle blue. This is also like a big favorite among Essie loyalists. And as you can see, that's the difference in the base color right there. And then I'm also going to do KL Polish's St. Clair on the other side. And as you can see, that is even more softer, I think. I'm not even sure. But yeah, I mean, Bikini So Teeny and St. Clair are definitely very close. Nothing like You Do Blue. This is very unique, and I think this is going to be the star of the show, to be perfectly honest, in this collection. And yeah, so those are my comparisons. And last but not the least, a polish that I forgot to actually show you on the initial shot. I mean, how can I forget? This is the reason why I got some polishes from this collection. But this is Check Your Baggage. And this is this beautiful sort of marigold yellow. Now, they have described this as a marigold yellow because I think it's just for lack of a better description. This is not super marigold to an extent where if you compared it to China Glaze's Goddess Marigold, that one's almost like orange. This definitely has a little bit of an orange undertone to it, but it's still yellow. So I have 4 Essies that are, I'm just going to tell you right now, so different. I don't even know that I'm going to swatch all of them. But like, this is Check Your Baggage. This one is Hey There. And Hey There is much more lighter, even though, you know, compared to other yellows, Hey There has a very strong red undertone. This is really like red or orange or whatever. Like, this is much more richer. And then this is Avant Garment, and Avant Garment definitely looks a little bit more lemon yellow. And if you even compare it to Summer Solstice, Summer Solstice is really like super pastel. So these are 4 Essie yellows that are very different. And so I'm so happy to have this in my collection. I might actually swatch Hey There just as a comparison because they're fairly close, but these other 2 I'm not. But I'm also going to bring in 3 other yellows from different brands. So I'm going to take out Hey There. This one is Sun, Sea, and Sand in My Pants, which I really think is the closest yellow to this one. It's a little bit more, I don't know, maybe mustard. We'll see with the swatch sticks because I haven't done it. But this, I feel like, rivals the richness of Check Your Baggage. And then if I'm going to bring in I Just Can't Cope-acabana. So I Just Can't Cope-acabana is also kind of like in the same rich family, but this, I don't think it's as orange as this, and I don't think it's as white as this. This is just super different. And then of course, if I bring in B from Zoya, B is definitely much lighter. So I'm not gonna swatch B actually, but I'm gonna swatch, I think, these 4 right here. Okay, so again, Check Your Baggage is going to be right smack in the middle. How many times have I said that today? I hope you guys don't mind. Sometimes I'm just quirky like that, right smack in the middle. So that is Check Your Baggage, and it's this beautiful rich yellow. So I'm going to do Hey There on the other side. And Hey There, as you can remember, was from the fall collection of 2019. And as you can see, Hey There is a much softer, brighter, I don't know about brighter, but softer yellow, much softer yellow. And then I'm gonna do Sun, Sea, and Sand in My Pants on the other side because I really feel like this might be the closest. Ooh, it's even darker, I think. So see this, if you are talking marigold yellows, right? I think that Sun, Sea, Sand in My Pants is definitely, there's a piece of lint in there. It's definitely more marigold than Check Your Baggage, if you can see that. I hope I can take out that because that's going to bother me, but that lint. But yeah, and then I am going to do the next OPI right here, which is I Just Can't Cope-acabana. And as you can see, that is also more like a, I don't know, like a lemonade yellow, like a lemon yellow. So these are again all 4 very different yellows. This one right here is Check Your Baggage. This one is Hey There. Both of these are Essies. This one is Sun, Sea, and Sand in My Pants from OPI. And this one is I Just Can't Cope-acabana from OPI. So now we're going to talk about the 3 that I did not get. And we're going to start with an Essie shade called Reach New Heights, which is very similar to this little baby right here, which is, again, I featured this as a comparison from the fall collection, and this is Oh Behave. They love to do these shades, and even though I think it's beautiful and I love it, it doesn't love me back. So I think one in my collection is enough, and I'm not getting Reach New Heights. The other one is they had the beautiful teal called In Plain View, which is very similar to this ugly bottle syndrome thing that's going on right now. And this is called Go Overboard. And I don't even really get much use of Go Overboard because, like I said, teals are very hard for me to kind of gravitate towards, and I kind of have to like soup it up a little bit for me to get interested in teals. So I think one is enough for me in my collection. Then the other one is a shade called Without Reservations, which is almost like a burgundy with a very monochromatic shimmer inside it. I have this sort of like another winey burgundy red, and it's called Wrapped in Rubies, and it actually has a very interesting gold shimmer in it. So I think that, to be honest, Wrapped in Rubies is much more up my alley in terms of, like, you know, the more interesting polish, the more beautiful polish, if I may be honest. And so I passed on Without Reservations precisely because I have Wrapped in Rubies. So that's it, you guys. These are the 6 polishes that I purchased from the Essie Flying Solo Collection. And I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope it somewhat helped you in making a decision as to whether or not you're going to pick up any of these polishes. I have to admit they are a little bit very redundant in terms of, you know, what Essie has to offer, but these are classic Essie nostalgia colors in much better formulas and in a much better brush, and I cannot say no to that because these are precisely the type of colors that attracted me to Essie in the first place. So yeah, comment down below which shades you're interested in, if you're gonna pick up any of those that I passed on, or if you're gonna pick up any of these beautiful sort of very colorful shades in front of you. And yeah, thank you so much for being here with me to chat about anything and everything nail polish. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell button for notifications. And I really hope that this video was helpful, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.